tuned because this is about to get hot. Unnecessary things to happen, be it shooting, be it counter shooting, be it pandemonium, people being ran over, being trampled, all because of things like that. So if you want to get to the nitty gritty of all of this when it comes down to it, and you can disagree, like I said, you can disagree with me, but you're gonna be civil about it. Is this home? It starts at home. I do not care what you can disagree with this all you want to. It does not matter to me. Having parents at home who take care of business as being a parent, not a friend, but a parent to their children, starts there. Teaching them how to act accordingly, teaching them to act civil, letting them know about certain situations arise, how to keep a cool head. Talk to your kids about this. Don't just rely on the school to educate your kids on how to act as an adult, how to act civil, how to act as a normal, good person, a normal citizen. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you seen some of the stuff there. I mean, come on now, man. I mean, these young kids out there, I mean, they twerking in front of the police and stuff like that. It's like it's a joke. And then, like you said, like I showed you, the little girl yelling, they shooting. Then we had a little girl come over there talking about she saw somebody with a gun. Then we asked her what they looked like. They didn't know. I mean, what I'm saying all this for is this. Parenting is a huge factor in a lot of this stuff. Parenting is, because you teach your kids to do the right thing. I'm not going to say kids going to do everything perfect, but a lot of things, especially when I don't care. Y'all can get mad at this. Y'all can say, oh, here we go. Amongst my community of people, black people, you know, 70+% single parent rate, single parent. They're all single mothers with no fathers. So yeah, you can disagree with me. I think with the parenting, I don't even want to say co-parenting. What is that? That's like a co-parenting. It's just, no, both of y'all are parents. It ain't that you're a co-parent, I'm a co-parent. No, we both are parents, you know. I might be having to do a whole nother segment on this about how, I mean, it's very important for fathers to be in their children's lives, you know, big time. The reason why I say fathers, people say, well, what about mothers too? Because the reason why I'm not saying mothers, because mothers are usually the ones that's, you know, with the kids. You know what I mean? So it is proven that having both parents in there does have a different effect on it. Getting two different perspectives. The way fathers are with children and the way mothers are with children can be completely different in how situations are handled. But I'm just telling you, as a parent myself, my sons are out there. I guarantee you, I know for a fact. Well, dude, you don't know that because, oh, yes, I do. That my sons would not have acted like a lot of those kids acted there. And I know people say, well, everybody think their child is. No, don't sit there and lie to yourself like that. I talk to parents, talk to kids that have parents. I'm most likely single parents, but even if there are two parents, we had a thing at Stephen Decatur in Decatur, Illinois, where we went there and I talked before the school board, and they had the superintendent there, and I was letting them know that this is how these things happen. Is that if parents are not really involved in their child's life and they just send them off to school and rely on school to do, well, teachers at school can't be these kids' parents. They can't. So here you go. People, that was something that was telling me, well, you know, they won't oh no, of course they're not gonna listen to the teacher because they have nothing to be afraid of. And when I say afraid, I'm not talking about like being scared of your dad or anything like that. I'm simply talking about they won't have to be accountable to anything. You come from a single parent home knowing by the time you get 13, 14, you bigger than your mom or something like that. You know good and well that your mom is not going to be able to hurt you no more, no matter if she do try to discipline you though. You know, so you have no fear of what's going to happen. You have no accountability. You have nothing that's going to get to you should you mess up. Now, I know some of y'all going to disagree with that, and that's completely fine, but I'm just going based off of what I see, what I do, and it's very successful, is that I know for a fact that male figures in children's lives that's from single parent homes with their mom or their grandma makes a huge difference. And I'm not talking about coming here trying to be some macho y'all, unless you are here around these children that we counsel and around these children that we help get through school and these after school programs, you have no idea. You have no idea. You can say all these different things. You can say what you want to, like I said it too. You can say all you want to about getting the guns away. You can say all you want to about if they, man, y'all, the guns are gonna circulate around. I'm telling you. So you can say, well, no, if they didn't know, no, whatever you say, no, absolutely no. Just like people think that syringes and needles and stuff accidentally make their way to the streets. Come on now. They're doctors and lawyers, doctors and nurses and RNs and CNAs that are crackheads. flat out crackheads, and that's how the syringes and stuff make their way to the streets. That's for another story too. No, that's not true. That's not, you're not there. You don't live that, so you don't know. So anyway, I don't know how I got off on all this stuff like that, folks. I got off. But my point is this. You teach your child, it's written in the Bible, train up a child in the way they should go. And when it says, I'm going to just say, train up a child, paraphrase, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they are old, they won't depart from your ways. When they're old, they won't depart from your ways. So that's what it all comes down to. And I hear people say it all the time, no home training. Parents, teach your kids to be good citizens in this world. Teach them how to do right amongst others. Some of this stuff is simple. There's a lot of principles in the Bible. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You know, things like that. They can go a long way. And so, let me see what else I'm trying to figure out that some other people wrote about the situation. But I'm just telling you, I just know that parenting makes a difference. You know, it makes a huge difference. Having male role models, female role models, a bunch of people around you to encourage you to a positive path, to actually try to keep you from certain things and how to act when things like this type of things go down, certain crowds of people you can be around and not be around. Those things need to be taught. I have no problem with my sons. They know it. They already know it. They know from my experiences and things that I talked about, or even just being able to see this stuff for themselves first eye glance at things that I had to grow up with. I take them down the neighborhoods I was in, where I grew up at, showed them this, showed them that, showing them the same things, or people I went to school with, and they looking at these guys like, Dad, that dude look like he's like 3 times older than you, you know, things like that. And seeing what these drugs and stuff do to people, seeing what, you know, living this type of life does to people. And so you show them that, and you think that they won't make a decision and want to not go that route. I do that with a lot of kids. Take them and show them these different things. Sit down, because these kids, they don't know how to ration. They don't know how to think. They don't know how to reason. They don't. They just response. And then if they got to go back to the area that they come from, that same type of behavior most likely is in that community as well. So it makes sense that if you get a lot of people that's from the same type of community, same type of hood, same type of ghetto area, same type of stuff that goes on in the ghetto, when they all come to one arena and something like that breaks out, of course everybody knows what they of course they respond the same way. So anywho, like I said, don't get me wrong, there were some real legit kids. I'm not saying that these kids weren't scared. There were really kids there that were scared. Y'all saw the girl on the video holding her chest and breathing hard. Then we had a parent that came up, she didn't know who we were. She just asked us, have y'all seen it? I mean, that's how hysterical she was. Have y'all seen Alexa? Have you seen Alexa? It's like, Alexa, who are you, you know? But that's how freaked out she was about it. I cannot tell you about how many parents came up there on phones, just, where you at? Oh, where? It was crazy, you know, all over something like that. So anyway, y'all know it. This was not no thing to try to do. No, I'm saying this again. YouTube, this was not no move to try to expose the fake news or expose some type of Democratic or Republican people been saying. I'm just telling what people say on my page, because I don't know what they're talking about when they saying all this stuff. Agendas. This was not no thing of me posting this video to say this is what they're doing to try to take away the gun rights. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying what happened and the account that I showed you guys, plain and simple. Just simply say there was no shooting. And then thank God that, you know, the family member sat there and got the email from the administration this morning and sent me the email so that I was able to read this off and tell y'all that the administration was there too. And nope, nothing happened. Now the interesting thing is going to be is that I don't know what the news is going to say after that, because I'm almost positive that administration, if they seen this on Fox News, whatever like that, that administration is going to come right back and maybe write Fox News and send them the same letter. That would be cool if they did. So Fox News would come back and say, guys, so this is what the administration, but it's too late now, because they already said, you know, they got the coach on there saying that he heard 2 gunshots, then he heard gunshots follow after that, and then they got it on there where they said a cop said he or she thinks that they heard a gunshot. At first it was they heard a gunshot, now they think they heard a gunshot. So, you know, like I said, I don't know. I'm just letting you know, YouTube, in case y'all try to pull my video down, that this is not no agenda. Okay, this is just somebody, a normal civilian out there, just reporting what I seen, and I just gave it to the people. So anyway, folks, I know y'all can come back with comments and all that stuff like that. You can give your opinion, do what you need to do, but be civil about the whole thing, folks. I'm just reporting and showing you guys what I saw, what was there. That's it. No agenda, even remotely close to trying to be pushed out there. That's all it is. The people that know me, know my channel, been with me for a while, know that I'm not about that whole thing. I'm just showing y'all what I saw. Okay? All right, so again, y'all throw your comments in there. Throw them on in there, all right? I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing, and I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all through Jesus.